This is a quick video about the APR radiator cooling panel for the Evo X. This piece is quite a well-fitting piece. It fits really good for me. I've installed a couple for my friends, and I've had a few questions about how do you use the stock intake, so this RAM part here that normally feeds into the airbox when you want to use the APR tray. And the answer is that you cannot unless you Dremel out the top of a stock RAM feed. So I'm just going to show you what I did to make it fit. So essentially the item's held in by 3 bolts, and I've just removed them for the video. There's one here, and one here. But the first thing that catches people out when you go to install it is that from factory there is a part that protrudes about 2 centimeters right here, and unless you Dremel that part out, or you just cut it with scissors, or you saw it off, you will not be able to get it to sit in here properly. So that part is actually not meant to be there. Every single one I've seen has it, and it's, I guess, sort of like a molding tool to keep it on whatever assembly line that they've got when they make it. But you need to Dremel that out before you can actually install it. That's the only part that I needed to modify on my piece. It's a really good piece and it is worth the money. So if I just lay that up here for a second. So here you can see this is what it looks like when you do not have a radiator panel on the car. And I've done testing with and without it, and I would definitely advise anyone that does not run it, who is thinking that they are saving weight by not running it, to actually put it back on. So when air feeds through this nose cone here, it needs a place to be diverted into the radiator, and if it doesn't have that, then you essentially will, what it will mean is that your fans will cycle a lot more on and off. I've actually kept the factory plastics that are in here to divert the air up. I've actually got a part here that I found from Yahoo Auctions Japan, and it's a further carbon fiber piece that bolts into here, and it's like a scoop. So when the air comes from the front here, it scoops up, and then because the radiator panel was here, it then forces it through here. So this is a good alternative for people who do not like the look of the FQ400 vents that you can buy aftermarket and cut your bumper so that you have a direct air feed coming through here. It's a great idea, it works really well, but it's not for everybody. So if you don't like the look of a hole in the bumper, or your nose cone I should say, then that's a good alternative to have this carbon fiber RAM feed from Japan. That will set you back probably around 200 Australian dollars or so. But getting to the point of this video, this stock sort of RAM feed for the airbox, in order to make your APR cooling tray fit, you actually have to use a Dremel. And on the stock item, it comes up approximately this high and then feeds all the way down there. And there's a little part that comes to there as well. And normally the factory blow-off valve return pipe has like a C, I guess you could say like a large plastic C-clip that sits like this, and the stock pipe goes through here. So when you get rid of the factory blow-off valve pipe, you can just Dremel that off so it's nice and smooth there. That way you can make your blow-off valve return pipe fit there. But unless you actually Dremel this part down, the APR tray will sit too high. It will not seat here. You probably need like a good 1 to 2 centimeters worth of washers, which would look just ridiculous. And that's the way you go about it. So as you can see, it doesn't need to be anything fantastic, because when you Dremel it down, the APR tray goes on top and you cannot see what that looks like. So don't worry about it if it's not 100% perfect.